Welcome back to the show. Now for our afternoon tea chat. Here in the studio with me, we have Ms. Arianne Kassman, who is the CEO for Transparency International PNG. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you for having me.
Now, Ms. Kassman will be talking about the Anthony Siaguru Walk Against Corruption. Now, before we begin the interview, if you could briefly tell us about the importance of this walk.
The Anthony Siaguru Walk Against Corruption is something that started back in 2007 and was really aimed at helping to raise funds for Transparency International PNG and the work that we do.
So for this year, what is the theme and in which provinces will the walk take place?
The theme for this year's walk is Rise to the Occasion, and the theme is really looking at positioning Papua New Guineans to actively participate in the fight against corruption and to advancing Papua New Guinea for a better PNG.
So that comes to my next question about the goal of the walk is to fight against corruption. So for this year, what will be happening during those two walks?
For the walk in Port Moresby and in Lae, it will be held on the same day. So we will be hosting the walk on Sunday, 16th of June, 2024. And what we're doing is really inviting teams to register. So we have teams for corporates, for schools, for civil society, for SMEs and for families. And the walk itself is about a 3 to 4 kilometer walk in the early morning. And we will have ensure that there are water stations and first aid responders out at the walk. But the real aim is to bring people together. Apart from raising funds for the organization, it's also about providing a peaceful avenue for Papua New Guineans to be able to express their opposition to corruption and to look at ways that Papua New Guineans can come together, like-minded people, like-minded organizations, to really express how they feel about corruption.
So you've talked about the teams with the categories, the different categories. Obviously, there's a fee for it. If you could tell us how much are the fees for the different categories.
So for the corporate teams, we are looking at 12 people on a corporate team, and it's about 2,000 kina per team of 12. For the school teams, we have 200 kina for a team of 10 students and 2 teachers. For civil society and SMEs, we have a fee of 500 kina for a team of 12. And lastly, for our families, to encourage them to also come out and join us, we have a 100 kina registration fee for a team of 12.
So that's interesting. So from the category, which category is new? Did you introduce a new category for this year?
Yes, the SME category is our new category. We've had a lot of interest over the years from our SME friends, and we wanted to make sure that we provided an avenue for them to also participate in this important event.
So now, obviously, there's going to be a criteria for winners and all that. If you could tell us more about that.
Yes. So we will be giving out prizes for 2 main categories. The first is one that we do every year at the walk, which is looking at the best banner with the best anti-corruption message. So we're encouraging all our teams to look at the theme and think about something that really showcases what your team wants to express about the fight against corruption. And the second is because of social media and the increasing use of social media, we're looking at the Facebook post that has the most reactions or most likes. That category will be given a prize as well.
Interesting. So now, Ms. Kassman, we are coming to the end of our interview. For people who are interested in coming on the walk, how will they get in touch with Transparency International?
So you can contact our office directly on 323-4917, or you can email us at info@transparencypng.org.pg.
Thank you so much for coming on the show, Ms. Kassman, and we look forward for more conversations in regards to the fight against corruption in the country.
Thank you.